Hi everyone, it's Sandy here and thank you for joining me here in my channel for another fun project that I want to share with you all. It's for your pocket letter like this one here that I've got. Some of you may have received one of these, or you may have sent one of these pocket letters out to your recipient. This one here was a pocket letter that was sent to me a couple of years ago when we did a swap. And so what I was thinking of doing is making a cover for your pocket letters when you package them out and send them to your recipient. And so what I've got the idea is to make these sort of covers. It was just an inspiration that I thought of making because I was sent one of these cute little mini pocket letters from MrsEvally. She is here on YouTube and also on Instagram. She makes some beautiful embellishments and she makes some lovely creations. So head over to her Instagram or her YouTube and I'll put her details down below. She makes some really lovely projects. So she sent this to me on Christmas in an envelope, and then I thought it'd be nice to make a cover for one of these when you give this out to one of your crafty friends. So what I've done was I made these two here. So I'll show you this one here. This is one of the first ones that I made. It's just like a booklet where you can also embellish your front page, and then you open it up and there's your little mini pocket letter, and you turn it over and then they can still get their little goodies that's put on the back here. I mean, I haven't got any, but yeah, just to show you. And then on the back here you can also add a pocket, add a couple more envelopes if you wanted to, add more goodies, and also the same with the front here, add a pocket if you wanted to, or a couple of envelopes. And this is just another fun way to decorate your pocket letter. The other way is this way here, where you just open it up this way and you have your mini pocket letter on the bottom part here. Again, just punching your holes and adding some seam binding or trim. You can also add another piece and place that on the top there and have two of them, and also have your holes punched up here to hold this one in place. Or you can have it that way, so you have the decorated part on this side and your goodies on the back, and punch your holes on this side, so that way you can open it that way and then or open it that way. And the same thing here, you can embellish this part here and add your envelopes or add some pockets, whatever you like with that part. And I just thought that would be a fun way to decorate your pocket letters as well. If you have your 3 pocket letters, if you don't want to cut yours apart, you can still put it in one of these. Just fold that in half, that, or fold it down that way, place it in your booklet and then close it up, and then you can keep it secure by placing one of your clips that you may have altered. Or this one here is a dangle clip that I've made. I have these in my store. If you wanted to have a look, I'll put the details down below of my store. And you can just place your clip on one side there and place another one on that side, and that just keeps that closed. And it's just also another fun little gift you can give them as well. So that's another way you can do that. Or you can, if you don't want to use your clips, you can place it with your ribbons like I have here. The only difference is the holes don't line up when you fold it down, so I would probably suggest you add your washi, place your washi to one side and also to the back, and then close it up, line it up to the edge of your paper here, and just make a mark where you want your holes punched out. So then you will punch out your holes on here, on all 3 of them that way, and then you punch your holes and line them up on here, and then add your trim or seam binding to hold that in place that way, and then you can just close it up. Or you can have it on the bottom here and then have your pockets or envelopes up there, and that's just another way to give that to somebody. I also made the envelopes, which is this one, to be able to keep your pocket letter in place. So I made the envelope so it's big enough that you can place your pocket letter and booklet because sometimes we add a lot of goodies in your pocket letters, so there's enough room in the envelope to hold that in place, and then you can just add your details and then it's ready to gift. So I'm going to show you how to make the envelope, and I'll give you the measurements on how you could make this booklet and this one here. So to make this one, it's really easy. You just need to cut 2 pieces of paper. So you just need to cut 2 pieces out, both the same, at 9 inches by 4 inches. And on your front booklet, you're going to score it at 5/8 of an inch, which is the same width as where the perforated part of your pocket letter will be. And then what you'll do next is on your back or on your front piece, it doesn't really matter, you're going to line your pocket letter, and then where you've got your holes, we're going to line that up and just make a mark on the edge of your front of your paper, and just mark at, make sure it's all centered, and then you just mark where you're going to punch your hole, and grab your back piece and just line that up together like that, and then make your punch a hole. Just have to fix this. I'll just punch these out so you can see how I've done it. So that one's there, that one. Right, so they're my 4 holes that I punched out, and then you just grab your pocket letter, and the reason why we've got that score line there is that way you can easily open and close your front cover, and then you just place your mini pocket letter to the back and line it up with your holes, and line that one as well, and then you just add your trim or seam binding, and that's ready for you to send off and embellish it, quarter around your corners if you like. So that's for that one. And for this one here, you just need to cut your paper at 9 inches by 8.5 inches, and then you just simply fold that in half, and then you've created your book cover for your mini pocket letter. And then again, just the same as we've done here, just line up your holes and then punch it. And then so that's for that. Now to make the envelope, you'll need a piece of paper at, you need to cut your paper at 10 inches by 12 inches. And if your pattern is vertical, you want to cut your paper at the 10-inch mark. And once you've cut your paper, you're going to want to line it on your scoreboard on the 10-inch side, and you're going to score at 4 3/4 by and 9.5 inches. So 4 3/4 of an inch and 9.5 inches. Sorry, and then you're going to turn your paper on the 12-inch side, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch, and then 10 1/4 of an inch. So that's all you need for your scoring. We're going to just cut out a few pieces out now. So what we're going to do here, I'll turn it this way. On that bottom part where the shorter end at the 1/4 inch, sorry, at 1/2 inch, we're going to cut out that little section here on the left hand side. So we're going to cut that little piece out. So we'll just cut that out. Just go this way, a bit easier. And I'll cut along here. And then we also just want to cut that out in an angle. Just get that out. And then on this side here, you've got your 2 score lines that cross over. We're just going to cut an angle and cut right through where it crosses over, just to cut it that way. So you want to cut it like that. And then up along here, you've got that little piece here on the corner here. We're going to take that little piece out. So we'll cut that out. Just turn it this way. So we'll cut that out, and then we're just going to cut that little piece at an angle as well. So that part should be cut out that way, and then just up here on the left side we've got that little panel there. We're going to cut out that whole piece out. So we'll cut that out. Because this part here is the envelope flap. Alright, so I'll keep it down this way. So that long piece there, we're just going to also cut that out in an angle as well. I mean, you can use your corner rounder punch if you wanted to corner round that part, but it's just this is quick doing it this way if you don't have a corner rounder punch. Okay, so that is how your envelope should look like once you've cut all the little pieces out. So we're going to just fold these score lines, fold that one, fold the bottom one, and then we'll fold this side here. If you hear that noise in the background, it's just my husband is making a cup of coffee. It's got the jug on. So that's how it looks like. And we're just going to put some glue on the bottom flap here and on the side here with some glue of your choice or double-sided tape. So I'll go ahead and apply some glue to that part and your bottom part. And then we're just going to bring this over and close that up and seal that off, and that creates your envelope. And then that part here is the flap that's for the closure. So let's put one of these in here and we'll see if that fits. We'll do it with this big bulky one so you can see that there is room for your 3 pocket size envelope. If you don't want to make a booklet, at least you'll have a measurement for your pocket letter if you don't want to make one. So that fits really nicely in there, and then just close that up, and then you can just add some glue, add some washi tape. Sorry, my glue hasn't sealed properly, but that's how it will look once you've got your envelope all nicely sealed. So that is how it looks like, and it's still pretty not too bulky when you want to send that off. So that is the envelope. Sorry, my paper wasn't quite glued down, but that is how it looks anyway when it's nice and sealed properly. So they're the measurements for the envelope and the measurements for the booklets, and I hope you use this idea for your pocket letters as well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.